When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. The Huskers will kick it away first.
That's crazy.
Bringing it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Bulldogs offense takes the field to start this game off. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team. I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. It's hard to find a place these days that the Big Ten doesn't touch geographically. There's a lot of crossover with the Big Ten and Big 12, and plenty of bragging rights on the line when their schools meet.
You think about Nebraska, once upon a time being in the Big 12, now in the Big 10 too. These conferences also recruit in similar areas too. So this game is interesting, David, because a lot of these players, they're familiar with each other from high school.
Yeah, and I tell you, from experience, you hate that. Like, you get to know each other, you go to the other school, like, you're now my enemy. You're not my friend anymore. So a chance to prove it, a chance for the Big 12, who's been kind of pillaged and pulled apart at times, sometimes by the Big 10. Let's go and make a statement today.
Looking to throw, it's Hubbard. Finds the tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Fresno State right back to the line. They'll try to bully their way for the first. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Starting to feel a little pressure. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
There's a very high standard and a high bar when you're playing defense at Nebraska. You always hear people talk about the black shirts. Well, this guy right here, he fits into that. Because of his speed, you saw on that blitz, they had no shot of blocking him. He's able to get home to the quarterback to come up with a massive sack.
Complete in the middle. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. These fans raising the volume on second and goal. Off the play fake. On the move to his left. And it's incomplete. He was looking to the end zone and trying to get 6.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing your rhythm and your cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on second down. Likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing.
He's not going to get there. Stopped short on fourth down. So Nebraska's offense has its first opportunity of the day. Hopefully will they'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week where basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this,
you just can't go backwards there. He did, and they swarmed him for a safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out. They turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive points.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Now the play fake. Under fire. Hit as he throws. Picked off. What a play to set him up. What a nice play on the pick. Didn't find much running room. They'll let it slide. They've got it at the 29. This offense has it with really good field position. Leaves it with the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Cornhuskers will hustle to the line.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Moves around to clear up the vision. Short gain on the play before he slides. They'll play it safe and try for 3. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out.
Got a 9-9 overall fucking line. We can't walk.
And with that field goal, they now have the lead. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, you're still happy to get the field.
Fresno State takes over, and the offense will go back to work. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air.
Like, we just can't hold it back, even for a second.
4 yards out to the 30.
That's what's
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
I want to win.
They'll run play action. Quarterback on the move, still looking. He'll pull it down. Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds. 3rd down and the
Hustle. Air raid style, I guess.
They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
And the Bulldogs will line it up on 1st and 10. Here comes the heat. They get to him as he throws. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. New set of downs after the completion. Back to pass, it's Hubbard. Bringing the heat. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call, and they want to make explosive plays. But you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again.
No fucking way. We're just
at
it,
protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's got him. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. Fresno State right back to the line. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Here's the pressure. Complete. Touchdown Bulldogs. Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the what score? These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do, David.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about it after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. This drive will open from the 15. Back to the ground game on the left. He makes it up to the 20-yard line before going out of bounds. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Makes the grab. It's good. Fights off the defense.
Just two big hits.
He gets it past the 25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27. That's the end of the period. Fresno State has the lead. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. So first down here as they go back to work. They'll leave it with him. He's going to lose a yard on that one. So now it's second and long.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. And the Huskers will try to pin them back with the punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. To the air, it's Hubbard. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Snags it over the middle. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. He's looking to throw on third and short. Just a short pass to the tight end. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. First down here for the offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Back to pass on second down. Right down the middle. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. The Bulldogs in the hurry up.
How about that athleticism by the tight end, stretching out and diving to haul that pass in. Great play.
Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on first down.
Love the execution there in the screen. The running back shows pass protect, last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Right, second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
Fires to the wideout.
Dude.
He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man, just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
Everything is a red card.
Now the connection takes it to the 11. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticky.
Makes the grab. He's got a first down. Touchdown, Fresno State. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead.
This guy's an excellent route runner, and he has really good hands. You've got to. That's now his third receiving touchdown. They've only played 3 games. Nobody can cover this guy up to this point of the season.
And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
You know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
The Huskers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Dropping back, it's Blackman. Fires to the big fella. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll go to the ground. Oh, he's got a chance. He has an extensive juke library, and he exhausted it and still didn't pick up much.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. To the air on second down. He's got the tight end. Turning it on. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. First down, 10 yards to go. The give to the back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Off play action. Looking to buy time. Finds his back in the middle. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Bulldogs line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Back to throw, it's Hubbard. Here's a heat. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Here comes the field goal unit as he'll try to get the 3. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And that lead grows even bigger.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Leaves it with the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Lost a fire on second down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Cornhuskers send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball.
Hey. What is
They'll put a
that
stop
fucking
to that
dude?
return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play call.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Bulldogs. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
And, man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Pulls and fires complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Huskers want to crank the tempo. Back to throw, it's Blackman. Takes a hit as he fires. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. They go to the draw. Look out, he's got room. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
Man, this guy's a playmaker, and he does not need a lot of space. Really nice job that time letting the pass rush get upfield. So when he got the football, there was just green grass out ahead of him, and he made the defense pay.
And when I got a guy like that, man, I just got to find ways to get him past the D-line, right? And then the draw play is a good way to do it. Let them run themselves up the field, and then you can see he's got some serious speed. A lot of speed in space is always a good recipe for offense.
And that one is picked off in the end zone.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Lincoln, but let's just go with notable. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half.
Going to the run to start this second half.
Oh.
Got room at the 35. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Blackman. Oh, they're after him. With the catch, it's good. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. And here comes the offense on second down. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
This defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. Second down, they'll go to the air. Quick completion on the out route. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The Huskers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Wide receiver going in motion. From the gun, wants to pass. Keeps the play going.
Hey, come on.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. From the left hash, he'll try to bend in a 37-yarder. Absolutely perfect. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, want to jump in and let you know what's going on in this top 25 showdown. North Carolina is putting on an offensive clinic. They've built a big lead, and this one is approaching blowout territory. They're up 14 over Purdue. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Off the play fake on first down. Rolling, throwing, looking right.
Well, I love the effort by the quarterback here. He steps the play. Nothing open right away. There's a little bit of pressure. He gets to the outside, tries to take a shot down the field, just not on the same page with his intended target.
Makes it past the marker. Turns it on in midfield. Big pickup on the ground into plus territory, and they get him out of bounds at the 41. The Bulldogs, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Trying play action. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. They'll need to get this one to the 31 here on 3rd down. They'll test the right side. Creates a little space. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. Fresno State right back to the line.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to them and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way. Then I'll throw the football.
Completion a little short of the sticks. It's 2nd down. That one's sort of like a shooter in basketball, just needing to see one go through the net, isn't it, David? Just get a completion to your guy and pick up some yardage.
Build some confidence, because your confidence throwing the ball over the middle of the field and in tight windows, probably not at an all-time high, but check it down, make something positive happen. The running back does his job, so maybe this sparks a little something in the quarterback's head. Maybe feel a little bit more confident and bounce back from these.
You can't get shit, man.
It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. After the earlier field goal, they'll try again, this time a 43-yard attempt.
I think this
He
team
slides
just really
it
fucking
just
sucks.
inside the right upright. And now the lead's extended a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
They'll give it to him again. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. They got to keep that up here in the second half.
And that can be frustrating to watch running backs not make plays like a receiver, but they're not a receiver. And a lot of times when they have the guys around them, the focus that receivers have it doesn't exist in them. And you can tell just dropped the football, lost a little bit of focus, but I think those footsteps were close enough where he hurt him.
The Cornhuskers line up to punt it away. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
And he got a hand in there.
There's no fucking way that he drops back as he's running in to blitz.
Knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw.
That's so good.
Right on the money. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30.
When this offense wants to, boy, they can go fast. After the completion and first down, right back to the line of scrimmage for more tempo.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And the Bulldogs. With a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking downfield, it's Hubbard. They've got the screen set up. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Offense breaks the huddle on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Pulls it in. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. On target over the middle. Will not get there. A fourth down stop.
Love the coverage on defense there. Fourth down. They're ready for the pass. You saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
To the ground with the back. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. And the Huskers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Catch in the middle, it's good. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. The Huskers getting set on 1st and 10. From the gun to Gibb, looking for room. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Gets it out fast. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking for a man. It's Blackman. Buys a little extra time. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. That's the end of the quarter, guys, and Fresno State is on top. They've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. Might as well go big or go home. They need a touchdown, and it looks like they're on their way home anyway. They'll go for it on 4th down. Off the play fake. Going for 6. Touchdown, Cornhusker! Fit it in the window for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Fresno State takes over, and the offense will go back to work. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Fires to the middle. Got his man to the left. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
And this offense, you can tell, just still feeling confident. Like, they have the lead. It's the 4th quarter. 1st down. That's not a running play. That's a passing play. They're really in a rhythm, feeling good about themselves.
Fresno State right back to the line.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
He snuffed out behind the line again, went right back to the well and got the same bad result. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Grab behind the line. It's Roach. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
Well, give the defense credit there. They took all the quarterback's options downfield away, forced them to check it down, rallied to the football, and now they've set up 4th.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop. Looking downfield, it's Blackman. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Running back searching for a hole. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be 3rd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Makes the grab. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Bynes on the move. Makes a catch. 1st down and maybe a lot more. He's brought down the 1 of play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. To the air on 1st down.
Dude, come on.
And he will score! Touchdown, Nebraska!
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
He's looking to pass. Trying to get the 2. Here comes the heat, and down goes the quarterback, and they won't be able to get any closer with the 2-point try.
Fresno State 29, Nebraska 19.
And here's the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
There's no fucking way.
Turning point they needed. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Great place to start for this offense. He'll try the left side. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. The Cornhuskers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to pass. It's Blackman. Throws to the tight end. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. Taking it the other way. He's at the touchdown, Fresno State. And they turn it into a defensive score. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
Really got to be impressed with the defense here. Late in the game, still firing off the ball and still making plays. What a great job. Not just picking it off, but taking it all the way back to the house. That pads their lead, and that should do it. You think that should do it now to get the win.
And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Still on his feet at the 35. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Rushes on him. Trying to make magic with his feet. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. And the Huskers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got his man. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
And on defense, you make the tackle after the catch for a first down. Now you got to go get lined up again because the offense is going fast.
On target to the left. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. The Huskers with the 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Blackman. He's got his man across the middle. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
The Cornhuskers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front.
Timeout, Fresno State.
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Needs it to keep this drive alive. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Hey, if you're going to go for it on 4th down and you decide to run the football, you've got to be sure up front that you're going to win in the trenches. They didn't get it done that time. They need to be more physical moving forward. They're going to try to do that again in the same type of situation in this game.
What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Working the middle. They bring him down, but not before he's is able to pick up the first down. The Bulldogs want to move quickly. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires left. Picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right. He goes down after the short return. What a play to get the football back. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Looking to throw, it's Blackman. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Second down, he'll throw it. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. After the missed connection, it's third down for this offense. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. And that is interception number 3 on the day. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. Fresno State takes over, and the offense will go back to work. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes if you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring. I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points.
And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He goes out of bounds, but he creates the turnover and a great opportunity for his offense. The DBs will back off a bit. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Makes the grab on the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Behind the chains now on second and long. Dropping back, it's Blackman. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Offense takes a timeout, 27 seconds left. And the Huskers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Huskers will try to move the chains on fourth down. He'll keep it himself. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll start this drive going to the air. Quickly out to the tight end. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Even with this lead, they're going to toss it again. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Timeout is called with just a single second left. And after this play, the cake will be baked. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And this will be incomplete as the game comes to a close. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes on.
Yeah, David, it's